Dennis, after a win here at Sittingbourne, that's your third pre-season game. How do you feel it's going?
Yeah, it's good. Hard work today, as you could see. So get work into the boys. That's exactly what we need at the moment. It was a tough opponent. Was a great test for us. I think that's more or less what we can expect from the National League. So it was a great test for us. So I'm happy.
You can train, but there's nothing like a match, is there, to get the boys' sharpness?
Yeah, 100%, because that's what you need. Everyone can see during pre-season games where we are, and every single game, every single player individually can have a look and get a feeling where he is, if he's playing good games, if he can do better. It's not so much about me, obviously. Yeah, we tell them and we show them the clips and we try to get them ready. But I think pre-season's always good for a player to look at yourself and make sure you are right. You get the fitness levels in and you get the quality in what we need during the season.
And you've got a big squad now. You've got a lot of players, some new players coming in. There's a lot of competition for places, so players have really got to put 100% in, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. And but that's how it should be, because it will be a tough league. Will be some tough challenges anyway over the whole season, not just a few games. It will be the whole season. So we need to be ready with a whole squad. And you can see when you pick up injuries, other boys need to be ready. When everyone is fit, will be a big competition anyway, but that's what everyone wants in football. Everyone wants to have competition and make sure that you can be ready for making an impact on the pitch whenever you are able to, or when you're allowed to go out and do the best as you can.
And in tonight's win, you gave another run out to Trialist A, who appeared at Punjab last week. He was involved in the third goal. Is he going to be seen again, perhaps? Are you going to give him another run?
Yeah, 100%, because he's a young player. He's very interesting to see. I think if you can develop him in the right direction, he will be a very interesting player, and I wouldn't be surprised if he can make his way even higher. So at the moment, I'm happy with him because I can see his work rate. I can see there is talent. He's very, very young, so he's definitely interesting for us. Just to see what we can do up top in general anyway. But as I said, I think you can see there is quality already, even if he's very, very young. And when there's a ball in the middle and he can finish it, he is there and he finishes it off. So from this point of view, very positive at this moment in time.
Do you anticipate maybe taking a look at any other trialists in the pre-season?
Yeah, it's always like a 50-50 where you need to make decisions if it makes sense or if it doesn't make sense. I'm not a fan in general of trialists, but if we are interested to sign a player, then it makes sense at this moment in time to see them, because we don't need to sign players straight away. We can see how they act amongst the group, how they are adapting with the group, how's the group adapting to this player, and then we can make decisions based on that. So there's no need for us to rush anything. If we want to sign a player, we can have a look at him. It's not like, oh yeah, we definitely need to sign him. From this point of view, don't need to rush anything. If there's something comes up what we might find interesting, we might see one or two, but it's not necessarily that I see. But I say, yeah, desperately want to have trialists in, so we would just see.
You don't look as though you've got any weak spots in the squad. You look like you've got good cover all over the pitch.
Yeah, so that's your point of view. So my point of view is maybe something different, but we are still early in pre-season, so we are 2 weeks in now, or 2 weeks and a bit. If I would say like we have no weak spots, I would lie, because I think there's much more to come. But that's normal. So for this moment in time, after 2 weeks, I'm fine, and I have nothing to moan. But there are definitely many, many things where we need to work on, where we need to get sharper. But again, I saw some really good things today as well. When you see Chapman's goal, for example, or was an own goal, but what he created, this is something what you like to see as a manager, because that's high intensity, that's high work rate, that's good mentality, and that's all about, or what is this all about in pre-season. And all the rest will come. The new players, they need to get used to us. We need to get used to them. So there's a lot of work to do, but that was expected. So from this point of view, all good.
Tonight's goalkeeper was Chris Haig, who's on a season-long loan with Oxford City. Maybe fans are surprised to see him in goal for you tonight. Is he sharing pre-season with Ebbsfleet and Oxford, or...?
Yeah, exactly. So he shares because we never know. He needs to be ready for us if something happens to Kazo. So I said he doesn't definitely need to be with us as well because Oxford is a different club with different ambitions, with different patterns, with different style of play, everything different because it's a different team, and he needs to be ready for us as well. And that's why we said we still want to use him as normal in pre-season as we can. So for him it's massive work at the moment because he plays for us and for them. But it's good because you can see he's confident. He plays out from the back, and this looked a bit different 2 years ago when he came to us. So he massively improved. I'm proud of him, and that's good. So he definitely gets game time with us because if we need him, he knows straight away where he is.
Do you have a recall clause with the agreement with Oxford if anything happened to Mark Cousins that Chris could come back?
Obviously, I think we would not have done our job properly if we wouldn't have. So, of course, we have options to bring him back, even if we think like we definitely need him. Then we bring him back straight away. So that's obviously part of business. I think we would be stupid if we wouldn't have take care of that.
And on Saturday, you've got an early kick-off, 1 o'clock against Colchester. A team from a higher setup. It's going to be a different challenge. It's going to be quite a workout for you.
Yeah, 100%. So it might be the opposite from today. Today you could see the opponent chased us and we needed to be ready, and they had high intensity because they really wanted to show us how good they are, and that's the opposite on Saturday. So we need to show against a better side from the league what we are able to do. So this will be the opposite. So we need to chase and try to make it as hard as possible for the opponent and be ready and hopefully get the next win.
And back on home turf.
Finally.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.